All right, hello. We're going to do a blast through Mailchimp. Here we are in the Mailchimp dashboard. We're going to start by going to campaigns right here. This was already open, but we're going to go to campaigns and we're just going to go to email templates. Now in email templates, you're just going to look for this one, guest blast template. We're going to use that every time. We're going to go to create campaign. All right, now this is going to open up to a new campaign. First thing we're going to do is we're going to title it. As an example here, we'll use the Jane Seymour blast that we just sent out the other day. We're going to start by giving it the date that it's going to go out. So the first date for that was going to be April 6th, 22. And then we're going to say interview Jane Seymour. All right, so that's done. We're going to click save. We're going to go to add recipients. This is always going to be the same. We're going to go to Studio Think Tank Blast. We're not doing a Wise Brother Blast because Studio Think Tank Blast also goes out to some of our customers that are not yet customers. They are prospective customers. So this helps us potentially snag them as customers. So here we go. So we're going to all audience. We're going to, yes, personalize the field, and then we're going to pick first and last name. That's going to personalize it when it comes through to their email. We're going to click save. Now we're going to go to, so you see from has populated by itself, so we don't have to deal with that. It knows that this is what goes with the Studio Think Tank Blast. Add subject, we're going to make the subject here. This is the actual subject of the email they're going to see. So we're going to go interview Jane Seymour. And this will be, the title that you can use will be provided by Johnny in his email that he sends. No need for preview text. We're just going to click save. Now that's all we have to do on this end to start. Now we're going to go into edit design. This is where we're actually going to use the template that we've created beforehand that we're going to use for each and every one of these. And so now you'll see once we get in here, we've got this nice little thing where we can edit everything. Everything in green needs to be addressed. Everything in yellow might need to be addressed. It's usually 9 to 11 a.m. is usually the correct time. And then you also need to change the picture. So we're going to go to change, let's do the picture first. You just go to click replace. I've already got it up in here, so we're just going to go ahead and click that. Usually you would have to upload one instead of this. You'd go to upload and upload the photo that goes with the guest. We've already got it in here, so we're just going to go to insert. Boom, there it is. Now we're going to go in here. We're going to say, in all caps, Jane Seymour is available on, I believe it was April 13th. Oh, sorry, that's actually, should be Wednesday, April 13th. If I got that date wrong, I apologize. And then I've already double checked, yes, 9 to 11 is correct. So then I'm going to highlight all of that, and I'm just going to get rid of all that stuff there. All right, now I've actually got this pre-written here, so I'm just going to paste it in. Usually you just write it in there. But for now, I'm just going to paste it in just to make it easy. I'm going to go through and make sure all this is how we need it to be. So this, for example, we need to go bold and italics. I'm going to do this with keystrokes, but you can also do it up here with bold and italics. Be positive, we also need that, same thing. And the show down here, Harry Wild, that we're talking about. You can also link to stuff in here, Wedding Crashers, I almost missed that one. You can also link to stuff in here. You can add in, hyperlinks as you would with anything, but we're not going to deal with that right now. Right here, sometimes you can't just click right here. You might need to just click that to get into a thing. So here we're going to go Jane Seymour. And I'm going to highlight all that and get rid of the green again. Saving that. So in here, this is where you would come in. I'm not going to do each and every one of them because it's self-explanatory, but you'll put in her website that's been provided to us, her Twitter link. You just put it in here. If you need, say maybe she doesn't have a Instagram, you just get rid of it. Or if you need to add an Instagram, you can go add one like that, and you can go, yeah, I need a Instagram link. So we'll go find Instagram. There it is, and it'll all update over here. I'm not going to go through all of that right now because I think you'll figure that out. None of this needs to be dealt with. And none of this needs to be dealt with. So we're done there. So now we're going to go to continue. Now we've gotten into here. This is all set. This is all set. This is all set. Everything's correct. Everything is ready to go. We're going to send a test email. So I'm not going to send one out right now, but this is where you go. It should populate in there with the names, but the names that it needs to go out with are also in the instructions, the written instructions. So you would do that, and then you'd send a test email. I'm not going to send one right now. Once that's done, you would click Finish Later and let um, Mike know that this is done. Check out the test email, and then he'll say, okay, good to go. And then once he says good to go, we come back in here into this same thing that'll be saved, and we'll go to Schedule. And then we're going to schedule it for the date that it goes out. So this is for the actual blast date that we want it to send out. Don't do send time optimization. We're going to send it a specific time, and then you would just choose the time. And then as soon as that's done, you schedule campaign, and that's it. You're done with this one. The only thing that you might do after that is some of our guests need to have a second blast sent out. So when that happens, you would go to, so let's say we've sent this is all done. In campaigns, you'll see we've already done this here. We have a second one for Jane Seymour. This is the real one that got sent out. This was the second one that we made. The way we made this second one was we just came here. I'll do it with this one right here. Actually, you know what, I won't. But you would come to here and you would go to replicate. And then all you really have to do when you replicate this email is click into it and it's going to come up with, oh yeah, it's a copy of this, right? So you'll edit the name and you say, let's say we want it to be sent out on the 9th this time. You do that, you erase all that, boom, done, that's it. And you would click save like that, and then you would schedule it for the time just like we did with the other one. It's simple as that. That's the whole process. That's everything.